And we are live.
We got it.
Yo, what is up? What's going on, people? Welcome back to episode 22 of the PopsCast. 22, right? I'm right? I'm
Yes,
on
sir.
it?
22.
Yes, sir. It is your boy CK here taking the reins for today's episode along with my co-host, Mr. Cortezmo, in the middle for me. I don't know where he is for you guys.
I'm still in the middle.
On the far side for me is what do we call them? Oh, what do we call Mars?
We did have a good one.
The marshmallows. The marshmallows.
Yes, sir. King Marshmallow himself. That's right. That's what it was. Yeah, welcome back to another episode. We apologize that we could not give you an episode last week for those who follow along with these things very closely. Your boy was sick, and we had to make sure it wasn't the big one, the big Rona. And because of that, I was quarantined, so the episode we had originally planned was we weren't able to do it. But here we are. We're here. We're back this week. Yeah. I was negative. Everything was good.
Good, because since Rona got a new strain, she evolving.
Yeah.
She got announced today. Well, it hasn't been announced today. It just came over to the States today.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been out, but yeah, it just came.
Somebody from the UK bought that shit over here. Like one person tested positive for it from the UK that traveled over here, and just like,
New York.
Woohoo! But yeah, I'm cool, man. I'm good, man. Christmas just passed, so that was exciting for us over here. Because Millie was here last Christmas too, but do we really count that as first Christmas? Because she couldn't really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So of course, that was the first Christmas, but I think this is truly like the really first Christmas. She was opening presents. She still doesn't understand what's going on, but she was opening presents, having a ball, having fun, having a great time. And these moments, man, these moments as a parent that I enjoyed the most, man. Just seeing Millie just open her presents. Just she don't even know what it is. She's like, every present.
You should give her avocado next time and see what she do.
She'll do the same thing.
I think I saw it on a tweet. Some little baby was like, avocado. They just gave the baby little avocado. He was still happy. You're like, kids don't be caring. They just want to open stuff.
They just want to open things, man. Yeah, and that's exactly what she wanted to do. But she did get spoiled a little bit by the grandparents on both sides.
Bro.
We found out that we knew this, but anything that sounds like a vacuum cleaner, she's terrified of for some strange
she would
reason.
hate me. Millie would hate me because I walk up behind and go.
I thought you said you just breathe like a vacuum cleaner. I was about to say, I'm like, why would she hate you? Got it.
So, because my parents bought her a Mercedes remote control car that she sits in.
And the gears, the engine makes that whirly noise like a vacuum.
Yeah.
Damn,
and she was like, "Oh nah, this ain't for me. Get me out of this." So she was terrified of that thing. But other than that, man, it was great. It was really enjoyable seeing Millie just enjoy herself. So yeah, Christmas is good. Everybody's good over here. Everybody's just chilling.
You get anything good for yourself, or did you buy yourself something?
No. We'll talk about that when we actually get into
okay. So the girls, as everyone did know, I had lost my job, so my children's birthday and their Christmas was graciously funded by some amazing charitable people. One being a church, and the second, I do not remember this couple who donated, but they basically bought my children a bunch of stuff for their first birthday and first Christmas. These girls have so many different toys of varieties of multitudes and pairs that make noise, that press buttons all the live long day. And I'm gonna touch on that too. And they got them in multiples, because there's 2 of each. But not only did they get that, they did get clothes and everything as well. But they have so many toys that, because they're still so little and they can't walk, a lot of them require you to have some type of mobility other than crawling to fully utilize them. They still have gifts that we'll be able to give them in the middle of the coming year for their birthday and even for Christmas. Like, they really went above and beyond. Like, for we thank them from the bottom of my heart. But let me tell you about these little VTech poodles, or these little dolls. They have, like, you can press the ear, press the heart, press the nose, press the feet.
Violet?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that.
So, Jazz, my babies are really good. They figured out how to open stuff. They want to play and eat with the paper. But here's when we get Violet, Jazz then sat here impressed. I counted because it was like we gave it to him as an early Christmas gift because we always get one on CK's birthday. We've been doing it in my family and her family for forever. So everybody gets an Uncle CK birthday gift. She finds Violet's heart and done pressed it. I counted 80 times. I was like, baby, if she would always stop it when it got the E and make it restart, I'm like, Jazz, I love you, but in 3 weeks we're gonna have a pop quiz, and if you can't count from A to E, we're gonna have some issues. Because I'm listening to this too much. But it was fun, man, watching them get their gifts from us. We got them a few things. Their grandmother, and their godmother and their uncle, like getting them some stuff. We had like a second Christmas for like our small bubble of people who could come, and do gifts and things too. And my mom and family from back in Tennessee were able to actually watch from a phone, see them open up their gifts. It made my mother's year basically. She was like, that was the best thing for her. Like she needed that just to be able to see them opening their gifts, and they're slowly recognizing my mom's voice just a little bit. Like they kind of know just a little bit. They know the face a little bit to the voice. So I'm like, that was part of the best thing. But like you said, Mars, man, like just being able to see them. But I think next year, this when they turn 2, that Christmas is gonna be wild, boy, because they're gonna be running. They gonna know exactly what they're getting into, like tearing through the boxes, cutting up everything. And then we have to figure out how to not outdo this year, but like how to match that same energy without going for broke. Like I'm trying to at least get you something nice, but not flood the floor, because it's 2 of y'all.
Yeah, that's true too.
It's 2 of y'all. Like Jesus.
That's true too. Yeah.
But what about what's up in the Clarky's house? How was y'all stuff,
But,
CK?
I was gonna say, that might be the case for you guys at 2, but like Mars said too, it was a lot of the same from 1, in my opinion, with Anaya. Like she was more into it. She was more into wanting to open the gifts and stuff like that, but she still was kind of timid. This was her first year where it was like, oh, like the TV show kid reactions, where it's like, she wanted to open everybody's present. She didn't care if it was Malik's gift. She didn't care if it was her. This was the first year. She still opens her gifts very politely, but the drive to do it was definitely there for the first time in forever. I mean, even for her birthday, she was in it, but she wasn't as in it. But Christmas, she did not hold back at all. And like Mark said, it was just the best thing in the world, just watching her open gifts. And then just having that TV reaction, that movie reaction, like she sees her, that she got a Moana put on my IG. She got her Moana doll, and her like it was the funniest thing. And then she got a whole new Ryan toy review kind of treasure chest with a bunch of things. So she saw Ryan and she lost her mind.
So hold on, you telling me that little boy has his own it like gift box that kids can get monthly with random toys?
Not monthly. I didn't say all that. Like, because he has a deal with Target or Walmart, one of the two, and then so like you can get like a little mystery egg or a big mystery egg or a big old treasure box, which is the one that she got for Christmas this year.
That's dope. But you know what they need to really do? They need to go ahead and cut that. Create the how to turn my baby into the next Ryan gift box and start handing that out. Just let's get that. I need some of that. I got 2 of them. I need some of that.
But yeah, no, she was good, and she was, it was really cool to see. But yeah, she like Mark said, she definitely was spoiled to the point where it's like if we had to open things in sections because she was trying to open everything, she'd get like a 5-second play of it, and then she want to open the next thing. 5-second play of it, open the next thing, and I'm cool with that. But where it got bad was when we're letting her do her thing, and we would open the things. And then we open something for Malik, and we're trying to play with Malik's toys, and she's like, she wants nothing to do with her stuff, and now she wants to go and steal Malik's stuff. And then when we told her no, it's like, no, Malik is using this right now. You play with your Moana doll we just opened. Yeah. And she's upset the entire time. She's sitting over there moping. It's just like, oh my goodness, here we go. You got this entire living room full of toys that you just got from Christmas. And because Malik is using one of his balls that he got for Christmas, you mad at us because we told you no.
And you want this baby boo-boo keys. What is wrong?
She want what Malik got.
She want Malik. And that was the other thing too. And then Malik was then eventually she did get to use what Malik was using, which was fine because he wasn't using it anymore. And then vice versa, Anaya got a book and we were reading it to Malik because she wasn't using it, and I lost her mind. The fact that we would read one of her books to Malik,
like, how
she was just
you?
on one. She was on one. It was like, oh, her three showed for sure. Drink.
Look, I can tell you got it lucky because these girls can literally sit here and look at the same toy that they got and still try and snatch the other ones. I'm like, it looks exactly alike. Why are you stealing her toy? It's the same toy. I even pressed the same buttons to make sure they know. Look, it says the same thing. I want hers. Yep. I want this one and I want hers. Give them.
Yep, that's how it goes, man.
That's only. I'm pretty sure y'all heard me say this. My firstborn, as small as she is vicious, bro. She is mighty and vicious. She coming for everybody's throat. She slapped me today, dog, and I kind of felt some kind of way.
Yeah, good.
Malik punches me quite a few times, though, so I don't feel bad for you at all. But yeah, no, it was good though. It was good. Yeah, Malik was excited about it too, which was really cool. He's doing a lot more laughing and smiling, so it's just really cool. He's reacting to stuff and everything now, so it's just really it's that good time. You know, like when he's still a baby, you know, obviously because he's a little behind because of everything he went through. But
yeah,
he's at that phase now where he's like starting to become like a person. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
He's smiling when you do something. He's following what you're doing and stuff like that now. So it was like perfect timing. Yeah, it's coming out. It's starting to come out and everything. So it was really cool. But everything was good, man. Everything was good as far as it should be for the kids. And yeah, the best part of it is just watching the excitement and the happiness out of at least in the night, because you know Malik is still a little baby, but seeing Anaya open her gifts was great up until the little mood swings. But hey, you know she is her mother's daughter, so
all I picture in the coming years for Malik is like an afro and a basketball.
His hair's coming, boy. His hair's coming, man.
I'm telling you, if CK ain't got this boy one of them in-house Fisher Price basketball hoops, by the time he turned 2, I know the world coming to an end because I see it coming. He
probably gonna be using the Anaya's because Anaya had hers at 2. And she got a new one for her last birthday that she uses now. Yeah, he probably gonna be using hers.
I'm gonna try and get them one also, or either if not that Fisher Price has like this indoor soccer thing.
Don't do Fisher Price, man. You spend extra money for a hoop that you can get anywhere else.
Anywhere for like.
Don't do Fisher Price.
Yeah. I just know Fisher Price is the brand.
Yeah, don't give them the money. Just like Pampers is the brand, but Huggies is the real one. Don't go to Pampers.
We don't even get Huggies, bro. We get Kirkland. You better quit playing Costco.
See, you don't get Huggies.
I said Kirkland, bro.
We need to start. We need to start the brand Huggies. That's what we need to start.
Huggies? Hugging ugly baby diapers?
Huggies. Your baby letting know some ugly poops with a diaper brand for you. Hugglies. Kirkland's though too. I have no problem with Kirkland. It's just we don't have a Costco card like that.
Yeah.
And look, Kirkland provides the water. Like, I have nothing against Kirkland.
We done got the wipes. We done got the diapers. Like
Kirkland, Kirkland wipes too.
Right here,
cut the check. Costco cut the check.
Right here, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kirkland. I have nothing. No. I'll shake Kirkland's hand. No, not a problem. Only thing that sucks about Kirkland is their alcohol. I was 21. I didn't know. It was my first time drinking alcohol. I didn't understand. We were just excited because alcohol was there, and it was a Kirkland brand vodka. It was gross.
Was that your first, like your 21st birthday drink?
I didn't even know.
It wasn't my 21st birthday drink, but it was like my 21st year. So that's the first time you're drinking alcohol. So on my homie's birthday. So I've had I've had good alcohol at the time, or what I thought was good alcohol. And then Kirkland happened, so I knew the difference, but I just knew it wasn't a good time. Gotcha. But I didn't have that know-how to be like, yo, Kirkland, I should not drink that. I was just like, oh, another vodka. Let's have a drink. Not realizing that it's not another vodka.
I respect it. I got for Christmas. I kind of got some. My mother-in-law got me some Captain Morgan's spiced rum. That's all my throw. That or Kraken are my throw. And I hadn't drank in so long. Like the last time I had a drink was like my bachelor party, and I got skunk drunk.
Your voice go down because you drank rum for the first time. Did your voice start sounding like corpse? You down here talking like this?
It did. I'm not very white. Yeah, baby girl, your life. Yeah, but yeah, man. My first drink, 21st birthday, was like a Hennessy and apple juice, but I always thought that was it's because I wasn't used to brown. My homeboy, he's an alcoholic. I ain't gonna even squash it. My boy Taco, he's a bodybuilder, but that man's an alcoholic. He was like, bro, if you want to get used to drinking brown, he's like, you trying to get used to drinking brown before you learn how to drink it straight. Just mix it with apple juice because it won't be as bad, and you'll slowly get used to it without needing apple juice. Because I was lightweight. I was lightweight, but this Coke and rum I had for Christmas, bro, that shit made me sweat. I was like, bro, I ain't been this sweaty in forever. This shit ain't for me.
Why?
Because I ain't drunken. I had a drink in like years, dog. Like
Mars, you prefer dark?
Yeah, I like brown
dark.
liquor.
Yeah, we drink dark all the time here. We don't. Yeah, we really stay away.
If I'm on a budget, I'll get a Sprite and vodka. But even then, I might even just drink water.
Because like light liquor, the clear liquor, man, that's the one that makes me hot and sweaty and like it gives me energy. I'm like, I'll be sitting there trying to, goddamn, like chill out, but
trying to poke a hole in the couch, mash that.
Be amped up, but yeah.
It is the one though, because it'll give you more energy. I don't know how it works. You know what it is? What you put with and normally tequilas and vodkas and stuff like that, you're putting in more, the fruitiers or the high, the sugary drinks compared to like the darks. You're, at the most a Coke, but then other than that, you drink it straight or you drink But I think I don't like tequila. I don't do tequila, but I'll do rum because it's my bloodline, and I do wrestle with the Russian water. I do wrestle with it for a little bit.
What's that? I never heard of that one.
Vodka.
Oh, okay. I was like Russian water. I thought that was a whole new type of rum. I'm like, bro, that sounds good. Some Russian water.
Yeah, because Russians be drinking that thing like it's water for real.
Got you.
How do we get here? I don't know. I
don't even know. We ain't even talking about the topics, bro.
Well, no, we are though, because you said that it was a gift that you had got on Christmas, which is a perfect segue. I have no problem. Look, man, that was a good conversation. I'm cool with it. But speaking of which, like you had mentioned, that was something that you got for Christmas, and I want to ask you, Mars, too. But as you guys can see by the title or by the description, and it's so cool because Mars said it perfectly, and we all agree. As parents, as dads, even though we're still younger dads, you're still more excited seeing your kids' reaction to whatever they get, because you're getting them something where you either know they're really gonna like it, or you hope that they're gonna like it because it's something that they're a fan of. Like like the same Ryan's toy review. Like I know Anaya likes Ryan, so hopefully if I get her this thing that's from this show she likes, she's gonna be excited just from seeing the face, or Moana, and that vice versa. So you just have that enjoyment of seeing your kid happy and just the excitement, the gasp, or whatever it may be. But now I just want to bring it back a little bit, because look, man, I feel like parenthood, especially being fathers, I feel like we just get the short end of the stick. So I just felt like I just need to ask you guys to feel how you guys are talking, see how you guys are feeling. Like, do you believe that it is just as important for us to be getting gifts, or is it, no, we're past that time. If you get a gift, we get a gift. If not, or if you do, cool. But if not, it's not even a big thing. I'm not gonna be upset about it. So I just wanted to hear you guys' thoughts on that, because I have some homies that are like, I'm still expecting something to be. I expect to get some kind of gift. I don't care. Like I provide this, that, and that. If they could at least give me like a toothbrush, then at least I know they're thinking about me. Like something
at
like
least
that. You know what
toothbrush?
I mean? Yeah, but at least I know they're thinking about me, and I have to feel like that. And then I'm on the other side where it's like, if I get something cool, if not, everyone's happy, I'm good. I'm the boring guy. Like,
see, that's how I was this year, CK. I was like that because I had lost my job. I was like, you know what? I want my children's first Christmas to be all right. I've been explaining that to Kira. I was like, yo, if we don't give each other nothing this year, because with everything going on, our finances aren't the best right now, and I got news on that for y'all listeners here in a bit. I was just like, man, let's just make sure their first birthday is something to remember. Let's make sure we get all the pictures and all the knickknacks and doodads we can out of this, and we'll try and get each other some light stuff, nothing major, but it's all about them. Honestly, this was the first year in my entire life I was like, she was like, yo, you want anything for Christmas? I was like, no, I would be good if I didn't get a single thing, because most of the stuff, other than like a new graphics card, a 3070, which I won't get till next year because they'll be in stock around my birthday when I want to get one, and a PS5 sometime when I want to catch them when they go on a bundle sale for the Black Friday or something, or at the end of the next year. I was like, I'm good. Ain't nothing else I actually really want this year. But at least, but from moving forward from that, I mean, I might like a toothbrush or something. I ain't expecting nothing. Like, I got a stocking. Kira and I exchanged stockings. So, my wife got me some stuff, but as they grow older, I know unless they help her pick it out for the next couple of years, it's going to be mostly her getting me stuff, or she'll get something and put their name on it. But I'm not expecting much, but something would be nice. A t-shirt, a pair of socks. Daddy likes draws. A Steam gift card, anything. It ain't gotta be me. Or a picture. Hey, if my baby literally drew me a picture and said, Daddy, I got you this for Christmas, I probably would have the biggest smile on my face. I wouldn't even be like, I can't even pay nothing with this, but this is what I wanted. This is what I needed for Christmas. So yeah, later down the line, sure, something, but Hell, I want a gift too at some point. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I want something.
Yeah,
I want to be thought about.
Be honest.
I want to be thought about because we're gonna get them stuff. We're gonna get our significant other stuff. I mean, don't I deserve something too? Like, hey, I got Kira this really nice necklace. So it was like a heart necklace with a rose and an infinity symbol. And I kind of had to rack it up on my credit card, which I paid down. And she was like, I thought we weren't getting each other stuff. I was like, no, because I knew how crappy this year was. I had to get you something, but I'm just sitting there like, yeah, we're gonna get each other some stuff. But dads probably do get the short end of the stick, no matter what holiday it is. Parents in general. I think Christmas definitely more so. We always gonna get the short end because you look at your like, all right, go to your mom's house for instance. Be like, what you get me, mama? Nothing. Damn. you grown now. You got your own kids. I ain't gotta get you no Christmas gift. Like, you right. Yeah, you right. I ain't 5 no more. I would like some Hot Wheels.
For me, man, like it is like I am very, very like laid back and chill. So I don't ask for anything, nor do I want anything. So I don't think, or I'm not expecting. So I'm not expecting to get anything for Christmas or any other holiday like that. I'm just sitting here chilling, like, because also we throughout the year there might be something I want, and either Katie will help me get it, or I'll put the money into it. Like for instance, this year, the Xbox, like we got the Xbox. Katie helped me with it. And I was like, all right, I'm cool. I'm good all the way until like next year.
You got
like
everything you wanted. That
exactly.
You already got basically everything you wanted this year. So Christmas wasn't that big.
But no, that's every year though. I for me, I normally get everything I want either before Christmas or it comes out after Christmas or something. So when Christmas
is not the same.
Yeah, but I'm not waking up Christmas morning. I wonder what.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I was like, this year I didn't want anything. I was like, because I bought everything myself prior to losing my. I was like, yeah, like there ain't nothing you could get me. Not saying there ain't nothing we could get that'd be nice, but like I don't want nothing. I could honestly just be like, no,
right, no. That's same here. Like that's not just this year. That's for me. It's every year. Like I'm truly.
Remember,
if I did not get another gift. If I did not get another gift for Christmas, like I would completely be 1000% happy. Maybe I'm lying. When the kids get a little bit older, I just said it. When the kids get a little older, I want some little gift, something like
you better try me a little hand turkey or something.
That's what I'm saying. I better get a hand turkey. I better get a finger tree.
No money, nothing that costs money has to be involved in it at all whatsoever. But yeah, some thoughtful gift. But yeah, I'm not expecting any gifts at all, man. Like, Katie got me something this year, something very small, like something for my Switch, a new Switch case. I was cool. I was happy. Like, cool. I got a Switch case.
You said that, bro. My
so now it's just like, but like I said, the big thing for me was my Xbox this year. Like, if I didn't get it, like, see now, okay, so if I didn't get the Xbox when it came out, on Christmas Day, I was expecting. On Christmas Day, I'm expecting the Xbox. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, like, nah,
really, bougie. Like, Mars is bougie confirmed because I know for a fact my wife. Okay, I'm not okay. I can't say shit because my wife literally surprised me with a Switch for Christmas, but I'm not expecting no PS5 for Christmas, bro.
Mars
is bougie, bro. Katie, your husband on another level.
Like gaming is what we do. Like so that's
this whole thing about patient, laid back, he told everything, and then hit us with the okie doke talking about, you know what? If I didn't get that Xbox, it would be a different story. I'd be pissed off.
I better get it.
I'd be probably sleeping on the couch. I'd be so mad.
For real, like I'm looking for it on Christmas.
Ain't nobody getting no happy endings. Screwed.
That is so funny.
But yeah.
Boring response for me. Same thing. But the thing is, like, I'm used to it because my birthday is Christmas Eve. My mom, I talk about all the time. My mom has done a great job of making sure to separate the both every year for as long as I've lived, and that's how it's always been. So it's no fault to her, but it's because she's one person, obviously we have other family members and everything like that. So when they give us gifts, it would all come for Christmas. I wouldn't really get anything for my birthday. No complaints. I was just saying, I just got used to that feeling, you know. So like, if I don't get anything for my birthday, I'm not upset about it. If I get love, people say happy birthday, say this, that, they remember. That's more than enough for me. And the same thing goes for Christmas. Like, you know,
I sent you some hot wings, bro. I don't know if they made it to the house though.
Nah, they didn't. They probably got eaten by FedEx, but who knows? But anyways,
I'm sorry, bro. I tried to get you some Wingstop lemon pepper dry, bro. I know you don't like that wet.
See, you are 0-2 today. Anyways, but yes, lemon pepper. I do like lemon pepper, so I'll give you credit. But
you like lemon pepper wet? I thought it was dry.
I love lemon pepper wet, but I'll take lemon pepper dry too. I just like lemon pepper in general. But you don't get lemon pepper wet in California. That's what's annoying. Like, I gotta go to Atlanta for that. Over here, there's just, you get either dry rub or you're not getting lemon pepper at all.
Gotcha.
But that's a conversation for another day because that pisses me off. Anyways, but to the point of what Mars was saying, like you were talking about throughout the year, that's how it goes for me and Carly. We are such a team where if I know, like, for her, like she's into wigs and, you know, shoes and clothes and stuff like that, like, if something comes up where it's on a sale or something like that, and she knows that she wants it, she speaks it out, like saying, I just saw this today, I was really trying to get this. And then you'd be like, how much? And then we both tag team it and we get it for her. Vice versa with, you know, with me with the concert or something like that. That's just how we roll. If we see it, we make sure it works in the budget. If she needs help, I help, vice versa. And that's how it is.
Side to the point then when really birthdays nice come, I didn't know she when
yeah, she hides her hair, but her actual hair is nice too. But that's,
I know, I saw it. Again, I'm saying, like, this Carly got really nice
hair.
The
conversation for the exactly. But that
stay on topic.
I'm sorry, man. I ain't spoke off, man. This man is like a hamster.
I'm sorry.
All I'm saying is, though, like, with that being said, when it comes to birthdays, anniversaries, Christmas, and stuff like that, we suck at getting each other gifts, because then it'll be her birthday and it's just like, what do you want? She's like, well, I kind of want this this like, you know, this wig holder, but we ordered it last week, if you remember. I'm like, yeah, that was the one that we right. You don't want anything else? She's like, no. I'm like, oh. All right, well, happy birthday. Let's go to dinner. I'll make you food. I'll make you whatever you want. Let's go do whatever it is. And then vice versa. However, obviously this year was different because I was quarantined for half of it and, you know, Corona and all that stuff. But like, for me, just being with her and being with the family, like, that's more than enough. Cheesy as it is. I'm sorry.
I still don't understand how
it's not even cheesy, yo. It's not even cheesy.
Because your girl, your babies all have a birthday like right behind each other.
Yeah, they're all next to each other. I'm by myself in December.
I'm just like, bro, how do y'all juggle that? That's impressive.
22nd. They're literally boom, 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 weeks apart.
God. Hey, at least you get it all done, you know?
Yeah. But on that note, though, I do, and I told her this because I told her what the topic was, and she was curious because I think she was like feeling a little pressure. She's like, "Are you gonna go in there and complain because I didn't get you any gifts?" I'm like, "No, you know how I feel. We talk about this all the time." But so she was a little worried about it. But I told her this, and I was like, "But I did say that I do, obviously outside of this year, because like Tez was saying, situation's a bit different. You know, changing jobs, shifting careers, about to move, and all that kind of stuff. You know, it'd be fine. You don't have to get me nothing. Let's worry about Anaya and move on." But I do want to be better at least getting something thoughtful when it comes to, like, I make sure every time our anniversary comes up, I try to do something. But like for birthdays and for Christmas, at least just something thoughtful to know that, like, hey, here's something for you from me. You know, I want to get into that habit because we have this problem of doing this throughout the year. Like, I pay attention to what she likes and what she wants and stuff like that. Problem is, when she says she speaks it out and she wants it, she's gonna get it. So like, that's the only problem with it. There's no like, you know, I want to get this ring, and then, like, you know, months later she still hasn't got it, so then I have the opportunity. No, if she says she wants a thing, weeks later it's on Amazon on the way here, and I'm picking up the package. So
yeah, see, that's dope. Like in my case, it's just been, like you said, the financial thing. Because Kira's been on mat leave, she'll be technically on mat leave for 2 years. Like, cause her job, she won't be able to go back until maybe like late July. So she's been off since last year, December, following into this like a whole almost 2 years not working. Yeah. No, not actually December. I think it was October. They let her off in October for preeclampsia. It was early. She had to stop working early. So it's almost 2 years and plus when she goes back to work ish, kind of. Yeah, so it's like, oh man, I hear the stuff she wants or stuff she would like, and it's like I'm the one who does all the budgeting. Like, here, she gets all the stuff for the babies, but then outside of that, I take care of everything else, bills, making sure stuff gets paid on time, just trying to balance what we have income wise to make sure what she does get monthly from the government to take care of them is she doesn't have to worry about using anything else but for that, and for herself what's left over to make sure she got gas in her car or get stuff. So I'm just like, man. it's hard enough as is trying to figure out what to get. Because I hear, she hears me talk about the stuff that I want to get, but I'll more than likely say, I'll go about and get it. I'm like, I want some shoes. Swipe, I'm going to give me some shoes because I don't buy myself nothing. She'll go get clothes all day long, and they got me clothes because they know I never go buy myself clothes. I'm just lazy. I just wait till everything I got holes in it, and then I'll go get some new clothes. But yeah, I like to be that way. So like that's why I got the necklace. I'm like, let me get you something that you don't expect because you're not expecting this, and it at all. She hasn't taken it off since she got it, but that was kind of how it was throughout the coming stuff. Like, oh, I hear somebody, oh yeah, I want to get these. Or I hear about this. I'm like, all right, well here. Take my car to go get it, or let's just go get it. If we got it and it's not hurt nothing, why not? Let's just go get it. But now with these two little munchkins in the picture, now it's gonna be like, oh, can we afford to get this? We'll be okay. Like we have to second. It's like you have to second guess everything, and that's what tied into the good news and everything. Because your boy got that job. Yes, people, if y'all been listening, I've said it several times. I have tried to get a job working up here in Canada with the hospitals because they pay very well. And not only that, just I've always wanted to go into the medical side of doing IT rather than the traditional workforce variant. And your boys landed it, so it's definitely taking some pressure off my house. I can actually, even if my wife kind of never went back to work, I could take care of everything by myself now. That's what's up, bro. That's how cool, serious it is. She never have to work.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Man. So I was like, bro, that came right on time. But that's all in light of my mother-in-law too, putting pressure on her and from being a nurse. So I got to thank Mama D for that one too.
There you go.
She the plug. She was the plug for that one.
Let me get that
man,
first
networking. Networking is it's all about networking, bro. I ain't even mad at it.
My first check.
What do you say?
I said, let me get that first check. Yeah, that's it, man.
Hey, man.
But yeah, wow. Congratulations, Tez. Real for real. That's good, man.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to ever hear you say I'm a broke boy ever again, man.
I got money, but I'm still gonna be broke.
Nah, F that. But yeah, real quick before we go on to that, do y'all significant others? Do they expect a present? Right? I think we pretty much answered it. Like
mine do. That's just because that's how their families have always been. They always get something. Because like when we were having the discussion, like, oh, we got to get the babies are taken care of. Now it's just like, oh, are we gonna get each other something? Or do we get each other stuff? Or are we doing this? Are we not? I was like,
right.
Because for the last 2 years, we've gotten ourselves like one big gift for the house. Like last year, we got like the 65-inch 4K smart TV. We was like, bet, because we want a bigger TV. We got, I mounted it all like that. That's a gift we got for ourselves. And, cool. We ain't got to buy much else because that basically covered what we would have spent on each other anyway. So we were fine. We got some stuff from other people. And I think we maybe got each other something light, like stocking stuff, like chocolates, chapstick. But then they're just used to doing gifts and things like that, so on and so forth. So right, I think mine would more so than anything else. Yeah.
So she'd be upset if you didn't get her anything?
I wouldn't say she'd be upset, but she would kind of throw hints at like, at least get me something. Like, even if it's just a small thing of chocolates. Even if it's a small thing of chocolates.
Right.
But if I didn't know, I don't think she'd be pressed. She'd just kind of be she'd be disappointed a little bit. She'd probably just pout. She'd probably pout.
Yeah. Because yeah, my situation is kind of similar with CK because Katie's birthday is like 3 days before Christmas, and so I do.
Happy birthday, Katie. I didn't know.
Yeah, I do what your mom does, CK. Like I keep them separated. Like I don't be like, oh, well, this is your Christmas gift and your birthday gift all mixed in one. Nah, she'll get a birthday gift and she'll get a Christmas gift as well because I was like, yo, it's not fair. Like, everyone else gets their birthday gift and a Christmas gift, so why can't you get a birthday gift and Christmas gift if it's not one? So yeah, but yeah, I don't think Katie doesn't expect anything. She's not gonna wake up if I didn't give her anything. She's not gonna be like, how dare you? Or she's not expecting anything. Like I said, we take care of each other throughout the year as well.
Exactly, and that's the thing. Like, and there's times in the past where like she would be hinting something, and then that's when I know. I'm like, all right, cool. But she doesn't do that. She doesn't do that very often, though. She doesn't do that at all.
So do y'all ask, or do y'all like guess a gift?
We always ask at the beginning of the year. We ask each other because the thing is, like I said, I pay attention to what she's into and what she's looking for. But I always ask. I mean, just like, what do you want for Christmas this year? And then she'd be like, I don't know. I mean, other than just this, I don't know. And that's how the conversation always goes every single time. It's like, all right, so you don't even know. She's like, well, I wanted this, but we just got it last week, and then so that ends up being
like the one thing I won't do is buy clothes, because Kira, she shops on a lot of sites and Shein and stuff where she can get clothes without me having to do it. And I'm kind of the same way. Like, I don't want nobody to ever really buy me clothes unless I tell you this is the exact size. If you tell me, if you know how it runs, because I would hate for you to waste your time and take it back. I'm like, yo, let me go get it myself, or get it the right way the first time, and then you ain't got to, because it's not too hard to shop.
Thank you. I hate it, but thank you.
It needs to be slightly stretchy. Anything that don't got no stretch to it, please do not give it to me, because it's gonna be way snug, and my loose skin don't like it. But yeah, we ask, man. We ask.
Like, without asking. I tried. Me and Kate tried like one time. But I don't tell me what you want. I'm gonna just give you something.
And it didn't go well.
No, it didn't. It's like she wanted like a hair straightener, and I bought her like a laptop. Like,
you bought a hair curler. Wait.
He was thinking about himself. He was thinking about himself.
No, I had a laptop. I just thought she wanted like that's when we didn't tell each other.
Yeah,
and it was just like, damn, I completely missed it. Now it's just like, well, now I'm not like, you got to tell me what you want. Like, if you don't tell me specifically, or at least hint in general direction what you want, like, I'm not guessing. Like,
I'm gonna guess wrong. Right.
I think that comes with like relationship maturity, bro. Like, when you first starting off, like, yeah, I mean, not to say that you don't pay attention, like, but in the beginning, it's like it's easy to just goof up and buy something, and they'll probably more than not like it. At this point, like, we're married. CK, you basically common law married, because y'all just been together forever. You just gotta ask, because ain't no point in sitting there, bro. If she ever told me, yeah, I want a hair dryer, I want this new blow dryer, baby, for my birthday, and I walk in this thing with a whole new laptop, bro, we got questions. Ain't gonna be no issues, but we just gonna have questions. Do I plug the blow dryer into this? Is it a blow dryer?
Might drop with that. What? This ain't the one you wanted?
I got Microsoft Word with it. Like, what you want?
You can play Minesweep. Like,
that's so funny, bro.
Yeah, horrible, man.
Oh man. Yeah, no. I was just curious. I was curious about that because, like I said, I had that whole other side of the spectrum where it was like, "Yo, if they don't give me something, I'm gonna feel the type of way." And I was just like, "Oh my god!"
Who's to say we don't end up like that later down the line? We may feel like that now as the young dad, but like when we done put some miles in on this thing, we got cell phones in it, we got additional phone plan bills, we paying for additional classes and financial stuff. Something.
I think. More so when this is like years down the line when the kids are out of the house, the kids got their own relationships, married and whatever.
I'm talking about when you get your first job, I should be able to get something.
I'm turning back to Katie like, all right, come on. Now I need
time to put that work back in.
I missed 30 years of not getting anything for Christmas. Come on, let's go. Like, now I'm expecting to get ask me this question in 30 years, CK. See what my answer is like.
CK, he can be like, I want you to put the first down payment on my new Tesla.
That's right. So remember that Xbox back in 2020? How much did you actually put in on that? Did you actually help me with that? No, it's time for you to pay up, Katie. It's time for you to pay up.
You gotta pay it forward, baby girl.
It's time for you to pay up.
Ooh, this is kind of like off topic.
Not really.
It's like because you just said pay it forward, right? So in Atlanta, I don't know, they probably do it everywhere a lot, but Atlanta it happens a lot when you're in like a fast food restaurant and you're in the line and somebody pays for your meal in front of you or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they get there like, oh my God, yeah, the person in front of you paid for your meal. Do you want to pay it forward? So Katie had this experience over the weekend and she didn't ask how much it was for the person behind them.
Yeah. Oh no.
So the person in front of them paid for like a $5 coffee, Katie's coffee, like $5 coffee, whatever the case was. And Katie's like, okay, yeah, I'll pay for the people behind me. And it wound up being like $20, or she would have just spent $5 on a coffee, rather than. So I was like, yo, you gotta ask. You got it. Now she just paid it all. She was like, all right, whatever, yo.
I mean, it ain't that big. Like, I'm thinking you about to say McDonald's order costs like $50. I'm like,
but if you going to expecting to pay $3 to $4 out of Dunkin' Donuts and you wind up spending $20, it's kind of the same thing.
It's like the same thing.
Like that's $20 that you're not using the Dunkin' Donuts on.
Mars, that may have been a gentleman trying to get your wife. I'm just saying.
Hey, somebody paid for my Zaxby's, and I think it was a dude, and I took it.
One of them pretty men down there in Atlanta.
Listen, that's fine with me. I don't care. I'll take the free food anytime.
He gonna come rub his hands through Mars's locks and be like, "What's going on, baby?"
And while as I'm sitting there eating my food, nothing much, man. Just like,
hey, yo, get him out of here,
bro. Shoot, man. I don't care.
God.
My free food. Yeah, nah. So because it happened to me, and I asked, and it was like, oh, it was like $15, and I was like, I was gonna pay $10. I'll pay for it and keep it moving, whatever. But yeah, nah. Sometimes you just gotta ask. I don't know. You said pay it forward.
Yeah,
and it just happened to Katie.
Our situation was like the couple, they were paying it forward because somebody did it for them many years ago. Like the lady who she's much older now, but she had 2 kids, both in diapers under the age of 2, and then she was pregnant again and gave birth to her 3rd set of kids, which happened to be twins. So she had 4 kids, all under the age of 2 in diapers. Shut up! No, that's not.
Okay.
I'm having one baby.
You got that job now, man. So you good now?
I'm gonna have one. I'm having one more baby. I'm not having 4. I'm gonna have one more.
All right, we'll see, champ.
I keep telling you guys every week, like I will lose my shit if Tess hit us up and like, yo, I'm having twins again. Like, I'm gonna
laugh.
I'm coming to Canada. I'm coming to Canada.
If it's 2 boys again, I'll be straight. But I'm like, bro, if I have 2 more girls, I'm done. I was like, bro, we clipping them, bro. I'm gonna be a mute. I was like, we just get them off. Take them. I was like, I don't even need them no more, bro. We pumping estrogen through these tubes. I need them out.
God damn.
But yeah, so she paid it forward to us. So it was like, I think 1 year when we're able to, we will probably pay it forward to another family who was in need. Yeah. Because we weren't expecting that. Like, I don't know how they, no tags, no prices, no nothing. They just got it. They just got it for us, and not including, we got several food hampers and like some gift cards with money to like buy food and things like that. I'm just like, man, like, bro, like I remember when I was in Tennessee and people were doing this. Like my aunt, even though she had a decent job, but it was just so much to do. She had to do it sometimes. I'm just like, bro, this shit. People out here really are kind like that. Like, don't get it twisted. There's still some kind individuals in this world. Just far and few between.
Yeah, and they're not in California because I can't say that's ever happened to me. So,
because everybody out there trying to be famous, you can't be famous and help people.
Or bougie and help people. One of the two. It's either in LA and everybody trying to be famous, or in Orange County and everybody bougie and they only worry about themselves. And they're too busy taking their meal back to be paying for somebody else's meal. So.
True, yeah, that's crazy.
Like, I don't want this pie. He gave me the wrong cheese. I'll take it. I'm just gonna take the cheese off.
You joke, but that's a legitimate reason why some people will take some stuff back. I got time for all that, man. Like, anyway. Right. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, we got a lot of miles out of that conversation.
We did.
For sure. But last but not least, I did want to shift over to something else. What that something else is, I don't entirely remember. To be completely honest with you, because we were in the flow just now, and I completely lost track. I remember what I was gonna say. For New Year's, we got New Year coming up, and I think we kind of mentioned it a little bit. I think Mars mentioned it a few shows ago. We were talking about like resolutions and goals and stuff like that. I can't remember around what lines it was, but anyways, New Year's coming up, and to that same statement, a lot of people make their resolutions for the new year and this, that, and third. I told you guys about our little tradition here where we talk about our goals and we keep each other accountable for the entire year, myself and Carly, and blah, blah, blah. But as far as like goals that are to be set for like the family, like you can have your like work goals. I mean, obviously it probably tie into each other. Obviously, like, Ted's trying to get the job that he got, and obviously that will tie into the fact that it is for his family because he's gonna be making more money to pay for bills and stuff like that. But as far as like family goals and stuff like that, like, is that something that you guys are looking to instill for your family for years to come? Like, like this year, I'm gonna make sure that I know Anaya loves basketball. Like, I know maybe she might not, but I'm just using this example. And I love basketball, so I'm gonna make everything in my power to help Anaya get on this basketball team because I know that's something that she wants to do. Like, that's my personal goal for myself. It might not be something that I'm going to be like, yo, baby girl, we're gonna get you on this team this year. You know what I mean? And it's just gonna be that internal goal that you have set for your family. I have that for Anaya, and then Malik. You know, he's walking and he's trying to talk. Like my goal is to get him to talk. So like, is that something that you guys are thinking that you're going to instill to have those like self goals for the family? Is that something that you guys have already been doing? It's just something I've been thinking about because you think about the stuff that you want to do for further your businesses, further your job, so you can provide for the family. But then obviously you're watching the future. You're watching your kids turn into these people, these these citizens. You know what I'm saying? And you just like I know this is something she wants to do. Like I want to help her do this, help them do that. Is that something that you guys were ever thinking about? And if it was, what is something that you guys were thinking about doing for the little ones? And you guys' little in y'all camps in the Marshmallows camps and this Cortez Lows.
I really haven't been thinking really like that. Honestly,
that's probably old dad talking over here then, because I got 3-year-old going on 4, so school's coming up, so that's probably just old man dad coming
right over. Yeah, no, I mean it's good to start thinking about that stuff now because like I want to have goals for Millie or not just Millie, the family in general and stuff like that, because like I said, we have our own personal goals that we want to strive to do. But that's actually a good one, CK, because I don't know. So now I got to sit here and go to the drawing board and
right. But that's the other thing too, because you don't want to do anything that you're forcing on them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's like just because, and that's why the basketball example is perfect, because then obviously then that could be just me wanting that for her, and then to find that that's not what she wants. And I feel like I went through that similarly with my little brother because growing up his entire life from like the age of 5, 6, like he made it known that he wants to play basketball. Basketball is his life. All he did was basketball. And he told me like he wants to be better at basketball from little. So then now is my thing as big brother, like, well, I'll be with him to take his shots. I'll be with him to do this, that, and the third. And then when it got to that point where he was in high school, where he, was realizing that wasn't the dream that he wanted to fully go through with after all the work that went through, that was it. That's what he wants. He talked to me about it. That's him. It's his life. I can't have that. I can't want that more for him than he wants it for himself. So I accepted that, and I knew when to step back and just be brother now more than coach brother. So like you understand what you want to do. You want to help provide for them as much as they want to be helped. Like you don't want to push it on them. Like I'm not going to push tonight to be a WNBA star if that's not what she truly wants. If she just wants to be a better basketball player where she could compete, because she's already grown the competitive gene already, and I'm loving it. So she just wants to know that she can beat Stacey from across the street in basketball. Daddy's got you. I'm gonna make sure I put that work in. But if you don't want to be WNBA pro, I'm not gonna make sure I'm pushing that on you if that's not something you want to do. But you tell me that's what you want. Buckle up. You know what I mean?
Right. So and in that instance, then I think we're not there yet because Millie. I don't know what Millie wants yet.
No, she don't know what she wants probably.
Exactly. But yeah, I stand by that. Like what you're saying, 100%, and I will do that when the time comes when we figure out what Millie is interested in and stuff like that. Like if Millie wants to play video games and be part of the fighting game community, and she wants to be the like top fighter, all right, bet.
Buckle up.
Buckle up. Let's do this. All right, we're gonna do this.
You're gonna be getting 2M to 5S. Right. I know I said that combo wrong, but somebody out there.
It don't matter. But I'm just saying. So whenever we figure that out, I'm gonna strive to it and make you. So okay, right. This brings up a topic like, how do y'all feel about quitting, right?
Before we get to quitting, let me at least get my part out.
Yeah, go ahead. My fault.
I was gonna
save that though.
Basically, like Shumpert said, bro. Like gas it. Whatever the twins, because they're gonna be two unique individuals. I'm gonna have to have two different mindsets. That I may have somebody who's really sports and athletic, and we'll figure out. We'll just have to find the time to balance those out. But the overall goal, I've achieved a portion of the goal was to provide the stability for my family to further set things in motion as far as enhancing what I already do to help generate income from my streams to us doing the PopsCast. I have all my own personal stuff, but them aside, it's more like as my girls get older, like I said, I'm a gas whatever it is they want to do, but knowing that that's really what you want to do when it gets to the age where they are with where Anaya is, transitioning to that, okay, I'm starting to notice this is what my baby likes, or somebody takes a liking to something else, well, I'm going to start getting them more stuff like this until they say, Daddy, I don't want this, or this is what I would like to do. So like if we got a sports head, let's do it. We get out here, we gonna dribble. It might be a little difficult because Daddy don't do the cold season. So when it's cold, I don't know about that one. Daddy, we'll be out there, but I ain't moving as much. And whoever's artsy or so on and so forth. Those are like their identity starting to really show. But overall for them, I would just to start, I'd like to just set them above the bar just a little bit. So making sure before pre-K or kindergarten, let's see if we can teach them how to count from 1 to 10 or 1 to however far they can get, or even if they can't say their ABCs fully, they can identify like certain things and know that starts with A and then B and stuff like that. Like those are my own little personal goals for the family, and for Kira it's just
that counts. That's the
same. And for Kira, just to allow her to, if she wanted to now, she could possibly just start going back to school to change her profession. Like she's, she does aesthetics, which is hard on your body after a while. And she's always wanted to work with kids. She basically wanted to do what Katie does. I don't know. I don't know what outright Katie's degree or training is called.
It has nothing to do with what she's working in.
Yeah,
she went to school for psychology and she's with kids. So.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying. Like I remember you just telling me Katie works with kids, so that's what she wants to do, and now it's looking like she'll be able to take full advantage of that, and they offer some stuff down the line to watch the girls, and we actually pay for daycare because that was one of the things we were tripping on because 2 babies a pop here almost one of my old checks. I'm like, bro, and that's just for a couple days a week. I'm like, bro, that's wild. But yeah, it's those type of things, man. I'm all for it. I just look forward to when we still keep running this and we talking about how the girls are turning into so on, and y'all are listening to us as our kids. Up until even if we still rolling when our kids become adults and we old men and ain't got nothing else to talk about. That's that. I just want to set them up to be the best at whatever they can be if they choose to. Hell. Lord, don't let it be something I can't get down with. Like I want to be the best drug dealer, Daddy. I'm like,
all right. What do I got to try?
Buckle up.
Be sitting here trying to figure out Breaking Bad. I'm like, boy, how much of this? I can't make this, baby. We done made an explosion.
Yeah. So, Mars, you want to segue into quitting?
Yeah. So we were talking about basketball, video games, ABCs, and just school or anything like that. So would y'all like, what do y'all feel about quitting? Because in my household growing up, it was a thing, right? We couldn't quit anything that we started. We always had to finish it through. Like if we like say, all right, we want to do soccer, play soccer, whatever, and I go to soccer. Well, this is actually exact example. Baseball. I played baseball for a year, and I went to one practice, and I was like, oh no, I hate baseball. I'm not doing this shit. But I had to finish out the whole season. My dad made me. He's like, well, you started it already. You got to finish out the whole season. So you can't quit. So is that something you guys are going to implement, or is that something that you guys think that you might not, or you just don't care? Like, all right, you gave it a try. F it, you could quit through the middle of the season, or you want to put a time limit or whatever it is on it.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I'm completely with Fuzz on this one. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'm fine if this is not for you, you want to quit it after the season. Completely cool with that.
Now hold on, my question, CK. Are you still saying that after you've bought stuff though?
Huh?
Are you still gonna say that even after you've bought equipment, or okay? That's why like my stipulation was like if you bought the equipment and stuff, yes. But if I haven't had to buy anything, feel free. You went, you tried it, you saw it wasn't for you. But once I paid for this equipment, you gonna rock this season. Even if you riding that bench, you going to practice.
You should also know if you playing sports, you should know you should not go all in on equipment for the first season. You gonna get I'll like if we want to go back to the basketball example, I'm gonna buy you a nice pair of shoes and that's it. Basketballs, you better hope we find a basketball somewhere like that. But that's it. I'm not going all in and buying you a basketball bag and all that stuff. We're not doing that for your first year. Let me know.
Sometimes that ain't even like the situation though, bro. Like they say you could develop the habit.
It's gonna be my situation.
No, I'm saying you can develop the mentality to quit well into the seat. Like if you've already made it halfway through, like man, this just ain't for me. I'm like, well, kind of tough titty, you got to finish this one, baby. Like, I know you don't want to, but you figured out something that you don't like, and that's a life lesson. You got to go through stuff like this to figure out what you do and don't like. If you knew from the first, like Mars, if I was Fuzz, this is just me. If I were Fuzz, and like if I knew from the first day of practice you went down, I know there's no point me trying to convince you. Cause like for me, I had that same situation with football as a kid. Everybody in my family either played football or baseball. I was too fat to play baseball because I couldn't run, so I settled for football. I loved it for like a couple of months. And then like out of nowhere, it just started becoming like a hellhole, and I just couldn't take it. I was like, yo, I want to be out. They made me finish the season all the way through before I could actually decide I wanted to like.
Yeah, exactly. The biggest thing is there's variables. Because like if I'm finding out that you're not wanting to do it because you don't feel like you're good enough for this and that and the third, you're staying in it. If you have a genuine and how do you not know you don't like something after trying it one time? That's my other thing too. So you're going to finish the season, and if you go all the way through and you hated every single game of them, I'm sorry, but you were so adamant about starting the first time that you gotta learn that you gotta learn that that's not how it goes. You can't just quit because you
don't feel like doing it no more. You don't feel like going to practice. You don't like right. Yeah, and then that also makes you more like, okay, in the future, more like hesitant to actually just join something because you want to join it. You might do a little bit more research on what you're joining. So because if you do something, like, you got to stay through all the way to the end. But I do want to say that for baseball, for me, I got out of playing the whole season by getting hit in the face with the fastball and broke my nose.
CK laughing. I've brought that just make my face hurt.
So you know why? Let me tell you why. I'm not laughing at the fact that Mars broke his nose. I just knowing Mars now, and he probably wasn't this way as a kid.
In my nose, coach.
Tell me that Mars was at bat.
He leaned into it.
He was like, like he had no other ways out. And Mars,
I'm going home today, baby. Take me out.
That's just how I go. It was. Like, Mars, I don't know if that was the case. It probably wasn't, but that's why I laughed, because I just initially thought that Mars just said like, "Yeah, this is how I'm getting out. You gonna let me out? All right, Pop. I'll find my way. That's
like,
cool.
This
That's
is
cool.
The one.
I had to go to another practice again, man. Hell nah.
But man, I feel like in both ways, it's pros and cons to it, because you never know how the decisions you choose for them, because they have to listen to us as we are their parents, how it's gonna affect. Like, that may stick with them positively or negatively. The positive being like, oh, dad taught me a good lesson. Like, if I give something a good try, I may grow to like it. But then there's that slim chance that, oh man, dad forced me to do something. Now I got this whole apprehensive thing about doing stuff. I'm saying you're not saying that it can happen, but it's a possibility.
But see, right there where you said there's a difference in that, right? I'm not gonna make Millie join the soccer team, right? She comes to me
torture every single week,
right? If I make her join the soccer team, and then she comes to me and she doesn't like it, that's a completely different scenario, because I'm like, all right, I made you do this and you really don't like it. Then we're gonna talk about taking you off and find something else. But like, if you come to me and be like, hey dad, I want to play soccer, bet you're gonna play soccer. You don't like it, bet you gotta finish the season.
The ball, you can't make it in the goal, you can't do this and that and third, so therefore you hate the sport. Now you don't want to play anymore. No, you stick it over.
Yep.
And that's my thing. And I went through both. And the problem is I went through exactly both. I was forced to play soccer. I did not ever want to play soccer in my life, but because my family is Bayesian and it's a Caribbean family, it's just in the family. My brother to this day, Daniel, he loves soccer. So I had to play because we were around the same age. So I had to play soccer. I didn't want to play soccer ever. I was solid at it at the time for my age, because I was fast. My entire life I was fast. So I was good at being a striker. And when I was young, but I hated it. I was the kind of dude, like, when the whistle blew, I would play, but I did not like any second of it. And dad was trying to put trying to put, lessons in my head for it. And, this, that, and third. It wasn't sticking to me because I did not want to play the sport. But it's for the reason that Margaret mentioned. I didn't come in and say like, hey, dad, I want to play soccer. That never came. Because he grew up playing soccer, and because that's what we do in Barbados. Therefore, me and my brother had to play soccer. That's what it was. And then it pissed him off because he knew I had the athletic ability to do the stuff. But the whole time I wanted to play basketball. And every time I asked to play basketball, they said, no basketball. And I finally was able to play basketball when I was, like 8 years old or 9 years old, and then that was it. The rest was history. So I went through that, and Mars brings up the best point right there. I'm not going to force Anaya or Malik or whoever else I have to play a sport because I like the sport. I will tell them and I will try and convince them. If they're not feeling it, they're not feeling it. I'll be like, Anaya, I've seen you shoot with daddy all the time. You have a great jumper. I'm telling you, play basketball. No, daddy, playing games. I don't want to actually play the game. Then, all right, I tried. I'm gonna keep trying. If you don't want to do it, I ain't gonna force you to play a season.
You can always get into the 2K league though.
Whatever. I mean, that has nothing to do with actually physically shooting, but sure. But I'm just saying, like, but then if she comes to me and says, like, Daddy, I want to play on a team. I want to be on the Knicks. I want to do this, that. Boom. We signed for a league. First game, she's 0 for 20, and because now she can't make a shot and she thinks she's the worst player ever and she wants to quit. That's not flying. But at the same time, she's going to, throughout the time that she might be frustrated playing the sport because she wants to quit, I'm gonna make sure that the lesson is learned throughout the time. Keep working on it. You didn't make a shot this time. Let's shoot less shots, but let's shoot better shots. And we'll work on that. Like,
and see that, I think it's that type of positive reinforcement. That's the positive reinforcement I didn't have to like for football, because I played out of like an interest slightly, but it was because like everybody in the family, like you with football, everybody in the family did it, or soccer, the real football.
You were right.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
So I'm just sitting here like, man, like I'm trying to learn it, but like I'm heavy, so there wasn't always this emphasis on like trying to teach me the love for the sport. It was just like, I'm here with you, because man, you know how black coaches are. Like, it don't matter if you a little kid or in high school, black coaches gonna talk to you dog dirty. I mean, of course, when your parents not around, I'm just like, bro, I can't count how many times coach called me fat or some other stuff attached to fat. I'm just like, bro, I'm 6. No, I'm fat, but damn.
See, this brings up this, what you had said, CK, is also like, Now it comes down to, right? So say, I'm just gonna use Anaya because we're talking about Anaya in basketball, right? So Anaya comes to you, says she wants to play basketball. I'm like, yes, cool, I want this. And she come to find out Anaya is the next MJ, making all her shots, prodigy child. And then she comes to you after like 2 seasons, Dad, I don't want to play anymore.
I don't do it.
So now it's like, yo,
I live that.
You see the potential in her, how she can be great, but now do you force her to stay? No,
I live that. That's my little brother. My little brother Nick. I live that. He played against LaMelo Balls, Zion Williamson, dudes that are in the league right now, because he had the talent. Nick was good. He was not just a player that I talk about. He has school records still that are standing at his school, at his high school. Like, he was good. But he just said he didn't want to do it. But at the same time, that's when like, if you force it on him, especially as a teenager, force that on him, you try and force him, like, no, you got to keep going. You made it this far. Keep going. They're going to resent it more, and they're going to be more spiteful with the entire thing. You got to learn how to handle the situation. And he's doing good for himself. I mean, we know Nick. He's out there doing his thing, me doing a lot of the same things I'm doing right now.
Oh, man, still got a mill on TikTok. I still can't understand it, dog.
I'm just saying, man, wow. But yeah, I'm just saying, but like, you got to understand, it's hard because it's going to be hard because all this time, especially with him, he kept the dream alive his entire life until junior year of high school. He just was like, this isn't for me. All this work, the camps that mom went back and forth with, Vegas, San Francisco, San Diego, everywhere around the world, Texas, all over the place. That he's going to these tournaments and stuff, and then just for him to give up. Like, it's not even give up, just have that realization, like, this just is not for me. The enjoyment's gone. And that's the problem. The real thing that was, like, he didn't want to do it, not because he wanted to quit, because he didn't feel like he was good enough. Right. He just lost the joy. The joy of playing basketball was just gone. He wasn't there anymore. And if that's gone, then how are you going to force somebody to do something? So to that point that you're mentioning, like, that's something that as a parent, and I know it's hard for a lot of parents because they really want their kid to be the bread ticket to do the next best thing or whatever. Luckily, I went through that with my little brother, so I'll understand it. It'll hurt. It'll suck.
Right, I'm about to say, I can't. That's
right. It's tough, and like, even if they're just saying, and even if Anaya ends up being better than what her uncle was, it's gonna suck. But you know what? You're gonna have to understand that and support her for whatever else she wants to do, because that's just what you gotta do as a parent. Because then the spite comes, then the resentment comes, then the lack of wanting to trust and talk to you about anything you want you to do. That it just becomes a bigger thing than what you want it to be, than just playing sport. You know what I mean? So
you have to let the cards lie the way they are. But like, and again, that still falls on you as a parent. Like, I see, like, this is definitely not shade at anybody. There's a friend of mine, more like an associate that
Say
I know.
The name if it's not Shay.
Mutual friend. His name's
Say
Dexter.
The name if it's not Shay.
His name's Dexter. We all call
Dang,
him
yeah,
Deck.
She said the name.
I mean, but Deck's a solid dude though. He's a great dad. He's a football player, and his like a dog. If I showed you some of the videos that he does with his son, like I love the fact that his son has a love for the sport. From his he has 4 boys. He had an older son, a second young son. He had twin boys last. He can't have a girl to save his life. That might not be my case. So his oldest,
come on the way.
his oldest son and his youngest son, he's always, drilling them and showing them stuff and, just helping them, better themselves. And I just sometimes when I see the videos, I be like, man, I wonder how Deck would feel if one day his son, after all this hard work, cause like he, amazing father, putting in the work, doing the drills and like, visual training with routes and all this stuff. I mean, like really getting it, like all the stuff you see some of the pros doing, like just helping his son really get better at the game. I'm like, how would Deck feel at the end of the day if, get this close to the finish line? His son's like, that is not for me. Like that's just kind of the stuff that hits my brain sometimes. I'd be like, man, I wouldn't know how to feel if that really were to hit me. Like we put in all this work, man, and who am I to tell you not to do it? Because I never wanted anybody to force me to do a single thing. I wanted to have a love for it, like with streaming or creating content. I wanted to be something genuinely from within that I felt or wanted to breathe and live every day. So it's like, yeah, you make 100% sense when you're like, if the love's gone for it, then ain't nothing you can do. You just have to kind of swallow that one. But it's gonna hurt.
You gotta take that L, man. You gotta take that L, man.
Boy. I can only imagine how your mama, it's okay. I would have been there. I would have kept going. I was fat, but I would have kept going.
Yeah, because Andre did that. Andre, I mean, he wasn't good at football, but
Dre was a track star, wasn't
he? Yeah, but he was good at track, so he quit to do track. But yeah, it all depends, man. Yeah, it's crazy. I just wanted to get your thoughts on that because I know we couldn't quit anything that we started, that we did. And honestly, I didn't even want to play baseball.
I'm with Fuzz on that. Yeah, if you chose that life, you can't. You
gotta live it
first. You gotta run through that.
I was a band nerd, so I was good. I transitioned from music.
And my thing is, with me is like, because I don't even like sports. Like, it's not even like sports, but it's like, you know how y'all be talking about basketball, football, players' names and things like that. Yeah, that missed me. I missed that. I don't know what gene in me did not get that, because Terrell and Andre, they talk about sports all the time, and it was always a thing. But I just never. But I love sports. Like I love playing sports. I love playing basketball. I love playing football. I love doing track. I just love the sports. But like watching it on TV put me to sleep. I was bored. I ain't never want to go to no games or anything like that. So I wonder how that's going to transition over to like my kids and stuff. Because
I'm with you on the sports talk. Like I can't actively tell you anybody, but I'll watch. I get into it. I'll watch. I'll play. But I can't tell you nobody's name unless I know the headliner of the team and the backup headliner for the team. Keep
because I ain't watching it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll watch a Super Bowl, I'll watch a championship,
Yeah.
But if it's a big game getting into the playoffs or whatever, I'll watch. But I'm not gonna see it. And I'll watch very casually too. So I wonder if that's gonna play a part in my kids, because even growing up, like my dad, they watch sports and everything. So and like I said, I played football because I just loved the sport. I would love just to be able to hit people and just be aggressive for no reason. And so I don't know. I don't know why I even said that. I just thought about it, to be honest.
That's all good. CK, you got any more topics, subjects? We went a little more. We went a little over than like our normal.
No.
Our normal thing.
That's it for me for this episode. We definitely went the time that we supposed to go.
Last episode of the year, dog.
Last episode of the year, man, for real. All right, so now parenting aside, we talk about our kids and stuff enough. I just want to hear personal goals from each and every one of you going into this new 2021 year, starting with you, Tesmo Gizmo.
Big things, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take.
We coming back to this podcast at the end of 2021 to see if we accomplish these goals. So tread lightly.
I am. I was just gonna say I'm gonna still keep committing to at least, if not 1 or 2 videos for the Realm of Tez YouTube channel. You already know, can just keep grinding 1 video at a time. My streams, 1 stream at a time. But next year just it's gonna be a juggle because there's like so many isekais dropping. And I gotta pick 2 that I like and run with it. It's like 5, and I love all of them, and I just gotta figure out which ones will, that I want to talk about, because I'm not doing it for nobody but me. So, yeah, just keeping my consistency going, man. It's been amazing to see what I could do even with the downtime, and just learning now that we finally got a schedule in the house and we got our building blocks and we know how everything works. So yeah, just look out for me to still keep providing you one video at a time, and us still doing this podcast consistently. And shout out to the folks in the chat. Dead Hero, we see you. Technical Big Homie, I see you in there. Thank you, Big Dog, for coming through. Yeah, that's it for me. Just staying consistent, providing for my family, and hopefully traveling to Tennessee to see my family there. And Mars, I'm gonna come see you. I'm gonna steal your chicken wings, Big Dog. Just be ready.
I don't have any, but okay.
We're gonna find
we gonna find you something. I'm gonna take them.
Marshmallow.
Yeah. So I got 3 major goals that I want to accomplish. One goal is getting a house. Like, that's the one thing I want to get. So future Mars, when we're watching this in 2021, if I'm not in the house by the time we are watching this, you have failed. Okay. 2.
Wait. What if you watch this January 1st, 2021? Don't put that pressure on 2021. You mean a year from now, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you watch this in 2021, you don't have a house and you failed. Why you watch this on the second of the year?
So hold on, is this supposed to be for future us or just like 2021 us?
2021.
Oh, well, yeah, that's
December
easy.
December 2021.
I ain't gonna be in no house by that time.
Right. So yeah, that's just the goal for me. That's what I want. So there's the one goal, be in the house by then. Second goal is to have a second income, like legitimate passive, not even passive, just second income without me working for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it is a passive income. Please passive income. Passive income. Like YouTube checks while working.
Sponsorships and stuff.
Yeah, just money coming in while not working. Like,
hey, can I add that to mine too, bro? Because I definitely want 2021 Ted's trying to get us our first sponsor.
No. I need the next. No, so you mean like because you said without working for it. What does that mean?
My stocks, for instance, like I'm doing. I'm doing stocks. So now I want
YouTube's work. What you mean?
It is work. But I just said
YouTube stocks. You done got me a couple dollars on the low, Big Dog.
You're welcome. But yeah, so and the last thing is the not to work for anybody else. Like, I want 2021 to be my last year working for anybody else, and that's it. House, income, and not working for anybody else. The 3 things that I'm focusing on, and just being a great dad.
That's my 5-year goal. That one goal of yours in the next year, that's my 5-year goal.
Hey man, don't say so short, man. You're probably already a good dad, Tez. You don't need to put a 5-year goal on being a good dad.
Nah, bro, the one before that, bro.
You probably a good dad now, Tez. You sound like you love your
bro.
kid.
I was talking about working, not working for somebody. I'm getting all the stuff together to either get my food truck or my landscaping business off the ground. That's my 5-year plan.
Tez, I like that for you. A food truck, that'd be pretty dope.
Yeah.
I can see that for you, bro. I can see that for you. All right, I have no goals. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have a good.
Well,
like that guy's a phony.
Yeah, 100%. It's crazy. I hate how Mars be staying on my wavelength, but it's cool. It's cool. I'll write it out. Yeah, house 100% is my biggest goal for next year. I do not have a mindset on a location if it means that we stay here or we move to another state. Be that as it may.
I can sponsor you in Canada
with everything. Huh?
I can sponsor you in Canada, Big Dog.
I said state. I didn't say country.
I mean, healthcare free. That's all I'm saying, bro. You can sneeze.
That's fact. That's all you got up there. That's all you got from me up there. And Toronto got some good food for my people too. The Caribbean folks. But but real talk. So definitely being in a house. And with that entails also making sure that I finally secure the damn ring. 2020 ruined my plans of all that. That was supposed to be done, but with everything going on in 2020, that got put on the back burner. But finally secure, put a title on it for the government.
Hey, bro, just please tell me the NGA we all invited to this thing, bro. If Corona ain't a thing.
I know y'all ain't gonna come, but yes, y'all definitely invited. I'm telling you, if y'all surprised to come, then cool. But yes, I
you know we coming. We y'all ain't that far from us.
I promise, and Carly is aware. If you guys will be invited, that's not even a question.
We will be there. I'll take
that. I'm coming for the Wingstop Ranch. I'm like, bro, I need a cup of that. That's all you need to get me to eat is a cup of that.
Got you, bro. Everyone else we gonna be cheers and champagne. I got Tez with a big old thing of ranch. That's it.
I'll be happy about it.
But yeah, no. So for sure, my goal is to make sure that finally get that to where it needs to be, get a home, and my personal goal for myself and for my business is to definitely be in a place where I'm, making a better income. Like I don't know how to say that without being specific, because I don't want to be specific because it's still so new, and maybe but that's not. You got to take shots for goals. Yeah. So you can't just be okay.
Well, I mean, I get where you're trying to say.
Yeah, but I'm playing safe. I shouldn't play safe.
Well, so I'm saying because like you're a full-time content creator, and that's your way of income. You just want to find a way to take what you do as your passion and make even more for you. And other avenues. That's why I get what you're trying to say without having to let too much out the bag.
Future CK, you're gonna be looking at this.
I'm gonna be pissed off. Like, why don't you put a number on it? All right. Well, my personal goal, and I could put it out here. I haven't put it out to anybody. You guys know about the whiteboards. I tell everybody about the whiteboards. I've gotten one too. Get whiteboards. Right. See, I'm a big whiteboard guy. I feel like you need to write things out. I have my notebooks, so I have to write the stuff out. Or else it won't happen. Like I can't do it on my phone because I feel like I'll have all these notes I never come back to.
I agree.
So, sir. That being said, one of the main things I did write out for next year is I'm going for 100,000. I want 100,000 by the end of 2021.
Let's get it, baby.
That's my big goal. It's probably not realistic. I might get half of that. Which even that is huge. But I'm going for the full yard.
Bro, and you can do it if anybody else can do it. If Mars can slap 500, if I can crawl my way to getting to 500, I'm pretty sure you can get there too.
Yeah. Well,
100,000, man. CK, you got that, man. Let's go, boy.
That's my goal. A lot of things are gonna have to change. A lot of things are gonna come to make that a thing. But that this year is the year of sacrifice, is what me and Carly have dubbed it. And I feel like a lot of big things are gonna come for myself and the family. And I is going to be starting school the end of this coming year. Malik is gonna begin another year older. All that good stuff. So yeah, definitely. Marriage, house. And security, 100,000 for
CK 100,000.
Yeah, 100,000. Yeah, CK 100K. Yeah, those are the big goals. Big goals, big talk. I got to put in the work.
Yeah,
let's do it, boys.
Anyways,
time is now.
That being said, PopsCast, though, we appreciate all the support and everything. You better believe that 2021 we coming in full effect with this, like we already have been with this year. We're gonna be coming out, but with more. You know what I'm saying? We already find us everywhere that you can find your pod. I'm not even gonna take. Don't let me still tell you, Sean. Tez.
It's nice when somebody else does it. Hey man, look, you already know, man. Well, look, we appreciate y'all for coming through every single time. If you're listening, if you're watching on YouTube, anywhere you can find us from Red Circle, Apple Podcasts. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, please rate us 5 stars. That helps us crawl up that algorithm. And I mean, we have been crawling people. It's been impressive to see the support that y'all have been giving us, and we appreciate it so much. All our people out there in all them different countries and places we didn't even think you'd be listening to, a country boy, a Caribbean boy, and that ugly boy right there. So we appreciate it, man. It's always amazing to know that we have fans. The small few of whom you are, we do value you and appreciate it. But yeah, catch us any and everywhere you can find or listen to podcasts. No matter where you type in PopsCast, you're going to find it. I guarantee. And if you can't, let me know. It'll get there. But like always, man, y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. I hope y'all had a wonderful holidays. If you celebrate the holidays, happy holidays. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All that good stuff. And y'all just be looking forward to us coming back stronger individually and as a whole for the PopsCast. And no matter what it is that we're doing, we appreciate y'all. Y'all be good. Be blessed. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.